G'day, g'day, SPARTANWILLY here, and welcome back to our Aston Martin Motorsport Manager 2021 Manager Mod save. So yes, here we are back for Monza with our top speed, hopefully still best on grid by the time we advance forward to the actual Grand Prix weekend. We obviously started working on our gearbox last episode, we saw that towards the end. We've got a set of brakes that we're hopefully going to be able to get on the car as well because that is important. So we want to work that new engine and the new brakes. We've got a bit of rainfall practice, but we'll see how that translates to the rest of the weekends. Usually it can carry through to qualifying more often than not nowadays. So hopefully a bit of rain in qualifying mixes things up a bit. Obviously Russell had a shock Q2 elimination last time out, but still came back for the win. He put in a great shift. The strategy was there with him as well. But yeah, before we get started, thank you so much to everyone who's leaving comments and messaging me on Discord. I'm having some wholesome comments and wholesome messages on Discord, which is amazing. 500 subs is special to me. We're halfway to 1,000, but 500 alone is just incredible. Thank you to everyone. Trust me, there is a 500 videos, and I want to do some special episodes, stuff like that. I got some stuff coming. I'm just really busy lately because I'm working through lockdown, so I'm still working. But on the weekend, I'm going to get straight into making heaps of content for you guys. So it's a bit delayed, but it might work in our favor once I announce what I'm doing. But yeah, stay tuned. I haven't forgotten about 500 subs. Thank you so much yet again. Leave a like on the videos if you're enjoying them as well. Helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you're not already, but I'm sure you already are. Look how beautiful the car model is. I'll see ya for Monza. Alright, Monza time. So I've actually done all the tyre selections already. Something a bit different, sponsor select. So something a bit different just for the sake of it. But still got best top speed on the grid, which is fantastic. I didn't work on any performance. I worked all on reliability, which may have been a mistake because you don't really need 100% reliability, but it's good to have because it is a bit more of a strain on those parts because they are crucial around Monza. Brakes aren't the best on grid. I believe Mercedes have beat us there quite convincingly, as we covered last time out. So we'll see how we go. But if we have a look here, which I don't really look at very often, but it's this estimated race position second, and then Lance Stroll's third. So I think we might have a Lulu in front of us, unfortunately. But we'll see how we go during the race. Hopefully, it's a bit of rain sneaks into quality in the race, and yeah, we can make the most of it. But I'll see you for Q3. All right, Q3 at Monza, and rain did interrupt Q2. Q1 was all dry, so I had time to sort of finish off the setup. And I want you to have a look at these 10 names on the top left of my screen and tell me which one you don't see. And I'll tell you that he is in 13th. Lulu qualified in 13th. He got caught out. It was raining the entire session except for the last minute and a half. So we sent our boys out, didn't make it, but the banker lap was enough. Because it was so short, I think that the AI didn't see it coming either. But let's get started here. Pole is for us to take it now. We need to take pole. No Lewis. We're not going to lose it to Leclerc or Verstappen, hopefully. He was top of Q2, but rained out session. We won't count it too much. We missed the boat a little bit on that one. That's on me. I sent them out too late to go. They were so close to the line, but didn't quite get there. So hopefully we can get 3 runs in here if we're quick enough. Straight to the garage and straight back out. Russell go P1, but we know first 2 out there. Yeah, so no Lewis, which is fantastic for us because that means he'll start in P13 and hopefully he makes a mistake as well. And hopefully there's a bit of rain so we can capitalize on strategy as well tomorrow in the race. But right now, all we can do is try and get our boys as far up the grid as possible. Ilott was actually had a really good lap. I thought he was going to get eliminated, but he made it out in time. Both Williams again in Q3, both Alpines, so exciting for some of the other teams. Ricardo's in there as well. So if we just go on, we don't want to miss this Russell chance. I see there. He's almost half a second quicker than Leclerc, so pole should be in the bag, but you never know, I suppose. We're going to send him out a bit early this time, but we're going to give him as much chance of track grip as possible. Send out Russell now. A whole 30 seconds early. I really pushed it last time for some reason. I have no idea why in Q2. I left it as late as possible, probably because it was raining and up at this point. So we'll see Stroll comfortably make it across the line now with about 20 seconds. Last runs. We want Stroll a bit higher up the grid. It'll be nice. But 5th place is where he will stay. Unlucky today on Stroll, but not far behind Ricardo. But Leclerc and Verstappen still ahead. It's great though, like I keep saying, to have a second driver fighting with these guys. So hopefully in the race we can convert that pole to a win. I back us with Lewis down in 13th. Sainz out in Q2, back to old Sainz. Norris comfortably out in Q2 as well. Perez out. That would hurt Red Bull's chances in the 3rd place fight. Yeah, but Mercedes 7th and 13th. They will not be on the front foot for sure, but we'll see what we can do in the race. Alright, it is race day now. What can we do from pole position? And it looks like they've unlocked tyre selection. Okay, well that's makes my Q2 effort pointless, but it makes sense because obviously it was raining in Q2 and a lot of people would have set laps on inters. So yeah, checks out. But we're going to change the tyres completely onto softs. And honestly, we don't even get that much of an advantage because... Oh, what? No. I double clicked, but Stroll's on the super softs, but that's fine. An alternate strategy won't hurt too badly. But I think it just means you have to stop again. I'm a bit annoyed at myself there. I double clicked an accident, but here we go. Russell gets an atrocious start. Shuts the door on the Red Bull though, but Leclerc will take off in the distance. Stroll... did I say Stroll or Russell? I meant Russell. And now we're back with the Mercedes, which is... Ilot's actually got past us. Russell's had a stinker. We're going to stop looking at that. That's upsetting me. Let's go over here to Stroll, who's on the faster tyre. As you see, everyone's on soft, so we sort of biffed it a little bit, but not by choice, that's for sure. But usually biffs aren't by choice. But Stroll here up in P3. Hopefully he can stay up there this race. It'll be great. But Russell's... Oh, and Hamilton's already overtaken Russell, and this is a nightmare of a race here. And Hamilton might overtake Stroll, and now he'll chase down the leaders. Oh no, this is a joke of a start of a race. I can't believe we've done that from P13. Russell gets past Stroll. I sort of let him do that because we need Russell to chase down Hamilton before he gets away. But it's a nightmare start to this race. This is not the way we want it to go. Hopefully Hamilton's just killing his tyres, but he's dealing with his tyres better than us, I believe. But he hasn't... Oh, he's gotten past second just as I said that. And now Hamilton's going to storm into the lead here. I mean, it's disappointing, but come on, Russell. Your streak, I don't know how long the streak is. I think 2 races now, maybe 3. It could be 3. I'm not 100% sure, but Hamilton about to take the lead of this race, I believe, off the Ferrari. We're telling Russell to give it everything he's got, but I don't think it'll be enough. We're just going to tell Stroll to pit nice and early here because he's going to 2-stop either way. We want him to be able to push on his tyres. Charge up that battery, son. Oh, and I didn't change the pit crew again. I am shocking at this pit crew thing. I don't want to watch him drop down the field. That's depressing. Let's jump on board with Russell, who is actually looking pretty decent here. He's within the fight, but we won't count our chickens just yet. And Hamilton goes into the lead of this race, so we've got to make quick work of Leclerc and start chasing down Louis. Oh, but Lewis sits a fastest lap, and we're getting stuck behind Leclerc. This is not what you want at all. But it looks like we're finally passed. And I've focused too much on that, and now his tyre's overheating. But look at that, 5-second gap. Took way too long to get past Leclerc there. And Russell is just making it harder and harder for himself today. He's had a shocking race. Has to be said. Oh, and Stroll's just crashed out. Oh, okay. Have we passed the pit lane? That would pretty much sum up this race. It seems like we always have a nightmare race every now and then. It's just the game's like you're doing too well here. And watch Russell get a pit mistake here. His battery overcharges or something ridiculous. Where did you even crash? You're probably back in the garage now, aren't you? No, you crashed there. How the hell do you crash there? With the car? Oh, I guess you can... Yeah, okay. I'm starting to imagine the crash now, but... Stroll wasn't really within contention state anyway. He had a shocking start. Oh no, he had a good start. Yeah, he was on the wrong tyres, so it wasn't really his race. But this race has been terrible. I chose the wrong tyres. Russell got a terrible start. Stroll's crashed out. Russell took way too long to overtake Leclerc, but has been given a second chance here behind the safety car for a rolling start. So there's not going to be any mistakes at a rolling start. You can actually vote in a rolling start, but of course, why? Hamilton's actually going to the end of the race on medium, so we got to get past him quick so we can look to get a gap in before he pits. But it looks like Mercedes will make a bit of ground on us in the championship. Hopefully, George Russell, because he's actually losing quite a bit of ground to Hamilton as things stand, because I think Hamilton's got the fastest lap as well, just for good measure. Alright, let's ride along board as we can try and get this, when we start seeing some colours change there. I'm micromanaging this race to all heck because we need to do something here. I'm turning off auto. I'm going to take control of that ERS. Alright, come on, speed this up a little bit. Come on. Oh, I missed it. I missed the jump. I missed the jump. Nightmare. This is why... Alright, there we go. Power, 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 power. He'll power past the McLaren. Now, how's he going to go compared to the Mercedes? Hamilton needs to get out of the way, mate. You need to get past Hamilton. It's not Hamilton's job to move aside for you. I'm just going to deplete the ERS, but I'm still giving him a lot of resources on the tyres and the fuel front. He's got so much fuel to burn, it's not even funny. We're going to zoom ahead a little bit here. Lewis Hamilton sets the fastest lap on mediums. This man is just on another level today. He climbed up from 13th so bloody quickly. Ilott hasn't dropped at all in the order, which is a bit disappointing. And yeah, I mean, this is looking like the race now, isn't it? Us in second place, well behind first place Hamilton. Well behind. And our tyres are being absolutely cooked, so we've still got another pit stop in us, but Hamilton doesn't. Ah, bloody hell. Okay. Oh, wait, what? We're closing the gap on Hamilton there. What? It's already 8 seconds. I mean, 0.8 seconds. Okay, maybe Hamilton made a mistake. Maybe he's not invincible today like I thought. I sort of gave up hope for a second. But we still got to save these tyres because, yeah, we just have to save these tyres if they're going to make it through the end. But those mediums are not holding up very well. Yeah, like, it's either we pit and lose Hamilton completely, or we try and save these tyres and lose Hamilton completely. So, really, either way, we're losing Hamilton completely, but we'll try our best to save these tyres, I suppose. Hopefully his tyres go off a cliff before ours go off a cliff, but I seriously doubt that. So it's going to come down to the last 16 laps here. We're 2 seconds behind. We're just falling behind him now. We've got to pit. We've got to change something here. No rain's coming our way. No saviour. Let's go a couple more laps on these tyres and go into the super softs and just hope that they have insane pace or something ridiculous. But push on these tyres, give it all, and we'll bring her in, mate. Put you on the super softs. These tyres are going to make it to the end maybe, but they'll be off a cliff, so it's not even worth it. But we're going to go one. Oh, wait, he's got. Oh my god, I've been using ERS the whole time. And here we go. Alright, let's pit him this lap. And super soft, recharge battery, chuck it on 75%. Got to change the pit crew next race because that's the second race in a row. Alright, so we got not long left, and we're going to see how we go. We're actually behind Leclerc now, but that should be an easy overtake because he's on dead mediums. Alright, that gap is actually going down quite quick, but will it be quick enough with 7 laps? If we can't get stuck behind Leclerc again, that's the thing. We got to make mince meat of Leclerc, which we're not doing. We're getting stuck behind Leclerc again. Come on, Russell, make a move. Oh my god. Russell. No. He's cooked his chances there. Leclerc's coming to the pits though. Is Hamilton going to follow him in? Is this going to be an AI kerfuffle? And we're closing that gap to Hamilton quite quickly. It's already down to 10. It was 15 like 2 laps ago. But I don't think it's going to work for us. He won't pit now. It's the final lap. Give it your all, Russell. I mean, he might make a mistake on dead mediums, but I think Hamilton will win this race. And Ilott's going to come home and P4 just to rub salt into the wounds. And Monza's not been a good lap as Hamilton wins Monza GP in Italy. It's disappointing. I can point to so many mistakes over the race day. Some Martin, some Russell, some Stroll. But obviously as a team, we've lost today. It's not horrible, but it's not great. Finishing with one horse, and I thought we were over this, having a driver crash out every race. But at least it's not Russell, so his driver championship's alive. We just take a bit of a hit in the championship ourselves, but that doesn't seem to be too bad because we still got quite a gap. But you know, it's not ideal. Hamilton will break Russell's streak. He gets his 5th win of the season. Russell's still on 9. Yeah, he was unreal today, Hamilton, to be fair. He was on another level. We almost caught him at the end. I feel like the softer tyre really helped. Maybe we should have done it sooner, but then they were looking pretty tired by the end of the race, so maybe not. We got the fastest lap. Fantastic. Fantastic. We'll take that very much. We're on the podium as well. It's not a horrible race, but what we're used to at Aston Martin here is the race win and Stroll sneaking in 3rd place. Toto Wolff's on the podium. Keeping it warm for us next time out. Spartan will be back up there, don't you worry. But Mercedes are the best. Shush, shush, shush. Yeah, that's Monza. Alright, so Gearbox is built, but first, of course, we got our interview with BB Sport. Let's have a look. Yeah, absolutely. Who would want Carlos? So may as well keep that door open. No point shutting it on. And, oh, Stroll's actually injured. Injured for 100 weeks. Stroll's got a serious injury here. That's not great. I mean, we'll look at if keeping it home next race will help that, but we don't really want to do that. We do have Nick De Vries here, but we'll take that as it comes. But that is not great. That is 2 years he's got an injured forearm. Okay. partial use of one of the wrists. Well, yeah, like I said, just deal with that next episode. But for now, that's a disappointing blow. But we've got a gearbox here that's just been done. We're going to use that in Sochi, of course. Sochi, yay, we love Sochi. But it's going to be good to have that car. Can we improve that part as well? We can't check right now because improve parts is down, but probably. Hopefully we can get that gearbox done reliability-wise for next race and use it. Now, what do we need next time out? Where are we lacking in the car? We build a gearbox. Probably need another set of brake pads, but I don't want to build another brake pads really, but they are quick, so let's do it anyway. I know I just said I don't want to do it, but let's do it. And you see, that doesn't make sense because it says minus 15 and it goes up 15. But anyway, we move on here. Let's do that. Build time 4 days. That's fine. We can afford that. Oh, and this little, hang on, get rid of the epic. Let's chuck that in. Chuck that in and chuck that in. No, it goes down a lot. Okay, let's go with that. That would probably put us to best brakes on grid. 1479. We do have a lot of work to go on the brake compared to other parts. But yes, Monza today, when I rewatched the qualifying video and editing it, I was, the amount of optimism I had going into that race was just shot down. But we can put it to about 10 mistakes there from everyone. It's kind of good that we all had an off day at once because, I mean, we only lost like 19 points in the championship, and I'm finally remembering to deal with the pit crew. I'll do that now just so I remember. Usually I do it next episode, but I obviously keep forgetting. But it was kind of good that we all had an off day at the same time because yeah, we only lost 20 points, but we've got our mistake out of our system. Russell had a bad start. Obviously, Stroll crashed out. Russell took way too long to overtake Leclerc twice. I messed up the pit crew. Leclerc, I mean, Stroll's strategy, like it was a nightmare for everyone involved. But yeah, and even Lawrence Stroll forgot to send me an email about our finances. So everyone's making mistakes this week, and he does that every bloody week, but not this one. And maybe it's a sign of good luck when he sends it. But anyway. I digress. Next up, we got Sochi. It's going to be rainy again, and rain will maybe sneak into the race, hopefully, because a rainy race is where we shine against the AI. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. A bit of a sad race, but not as bad as Silverstone, obviously. That was much worse, Silverstone. So yeah. Anyway, shame not to continue Ross's streak, but like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if not already, but I'm sure you already are. Message me on Discord. Comment any thoughts, feedback on the series below. What games you play, anything you want to know or you want to suggest down in the comments below. But thank you for watching. I'll see you for Sochi.